Okay. Should now be on the scene. Hello, hello! Yes, this all looks good. This all looks good. Where? Oh, okay, I'm on, yes. Where I wanna be, the east side of Fuchsia City. Hello, hello, it is cloudy and rainy over here today. I actually have my overhead lights turned on so it doesn't look like I'm just sitting in the dark. Like it's pretty crazy. Not used to it. Luckily it's not stormy weather. Like, as far as like, it's not like monsoon weather, it's just been really cloudy and rainy. Alright, so I wanted to at least get this started up, because somebody's texting me about Pokemon Go tips and whatnot. So this is an interesting setup here. At least I can see that bringing out my Kyogre here has proven to be quite good. All that work's paid off in the end. Alright, hang on here. True story. True story. Alright, because someone's asking me, like, does a higher combat power make it harder to catch? But also, like, the rarer the Pokemon is, the harder it is to catch as well. Oh gosh. Alright, that better be how you spell rare. Tentacle using Withdraw, everything's fine. Harder to catch as well. There we go. Okay, that's good enough for me. Yeah, she decided to text me literally 3 minutes before I was going live, and I'm like, oh, Nelly. So we're just gonna sit the phone. Just see if she... Because apparently, her niece has wanted to have a friend play Pokemon Go with her. This is exactly what I get. Just desserts. It looks like as well, tomorrow we might get some more rain. That is true. Pokemon friends are nice to have. I don't think... It doesn't look like we'll get as much rain. We might get like a little bit of a thunderstorm in the area, but today is like it's just been pretty much straight up cloudy from morning till now, and honestly, it's supposed to clear up a little bit during the night, but like not like completely clear skies, just more of less rain. So we'll see what happens there. And I'm fine with that, because I think it was like only 87 degrees today. Like, considering like the last couple days was like 104 degrees, I will easily take 84 degrees. Last night was like extremely doable, because it was like mid 80s, but there was a very strong breeze coming through, so it made it pretty easy to go and knock out my Pokemon now for the day. That's what you get for trying to mow the lawn. Yep, we're good. We're good. I'm just keeping track. But yeah, no, just the friend texting me. Because, like, I saw... Because it was kind of weird, because I saw pictures, like, sent as an attachment, but not the... I guess the text was part of the picture somewhere, but it only showed me just the pictures as the preview thing. So I thought it was one of you was sending me something, but it was it was just an Illumise, the little purple bug Pokemon, and I was like, why are you sending me a picture of that? And then I looked, I was like, oh, it's not, I'm like, it's somebody else. Because I'm like, who would send me a picture from Pokemon Go? Like, nobody else is going to do that. So it was a little weird. I was like, oh, it's somebody asking me a question. It's kind of funny too, because it's not like I talk about playing Pokemon Go, like not as like a real big thing. Jared, I know, does occasionally when it comes to workouts, like we do some trades and whatnot, but that's kind of the extent of that. There we go. There we go. We want to go this way. I have a bicycle. What am I running for? So we all know running kills people. It's a true story. Bicycles also kill people, but at least you die at a faster speed, which is far better. Okay, I'm pretty certain then I've faced everybody here if I've talked to her. Yeah, everybody's accounted for. So we're almost done battling in this area. Like, I say almost done, there's a couple more trainers to go through, but this is the end of a long road, that's for certain. That's for certain. Ah, Butterfree from a gangster, yo. There we go. Ooh, and running is quite difficult. There, Raikou, okay. Good thing he just leveled up, because I don't want a Kyogre to face a Raikou. That's not his strong suit. Alright, first we'll try a little overheat. Oh good, it does know Thunder. Excellent choice. Definitely wouldn't want... Oh, I forgot to pause my own feedback video. That could have been nasty. Could have lost some frames. Would have been dangerous. My health. Alright, I'm going to try one more overheat. I don't think it's going to be good enough, but... Okay, if I wasn't paralyzed, which I missed somewhere along the lines there. Good thing it knows Thunder Punch, too, because this is good. Alright, I'm going to do a little milk drink. Okay, Tiny Tank, listen. I need you to stop being frozen with fear because you need to... There we go. Just need to heal up a little bit. It's fine. Just enough to let this person know he's in grave danger. Alright. Tiny Tank is not cooperating. Alright. So that did nothing. That's unfortunate. It was a bit of a long shot if I'm being honest. Anyway, because my other options is to try to use Tiny Tank's physical attacks, which really don't work out well for her. She does have Bite, at least. Maybe Bite is actually strong, because it's... Okay, it's not strong. Yeah, no, just casually just fighting against a legendary Pokemon. Nothing to see here. Too bad it's not in the wilds, because I at least would try to capture it. But because I'm a good trainer, I'm not trying to steal other people's Pokemon. Alright. So because Tiny Tank is refusing to be unparalyzed from fear, she's making this difficult. Alright, and then go back to Bite. The worst part, too, is that I don't want to use Fly, because she's been paralyzed so often that there's a good chance that even if I get the first one off, she'll just get paralyzed for the second phase of the Fly attack, so no real reason to do that. Just one Little tiny bite? That's it. That's all I need. 34, yes. Lady Scott. Indeed. Okay. Alright, Tiny Tank. You are a little bit on the injured side. You also have no... I forget who's faster. It should be the Moltres. Yeah. Alright, so let's go fly back. Heal up again because that Raikou was not cooperating. Not that Tiny Tank was any useful either. She had bit off more than she could chew. It looked that way for sure. It certainly looked like that. Alright, moving on forward. I think it's Crunch. I think Crunch is the one that's special based and then Bite is physical based attack. Could be wrong. Because I've seen it where, at least in Gen 3, where Crunch like lowers the opponent's special defense and then it deals more damage. So I'm like, alright. Like I thought it would be just a stronger physical attack, but I guess that's how the cookie crumbles. Alright. So it should be just these 3 trainers. I don't think there's one past them. Could be wrong again. Aha, an Igglybuff. Meet the tank. You guys are like the same size. It's cute. Alright. Well worth it. Well worth it. Good thing that was worth a lot. Alright. A Noctowl. I think you'll take this one much better than the Igglybuff. A lot better, in fact. Like, yeah, my special attack stat fell, but like... not by like that much. It should have been that big of a difference. Aha! Yes! Also, why is Tiny Tank faster than a Noctowl? That doesn't even make sense. Like, Tiny Tank is not known for her speed. In any sense. Oh, Tiny Tank's level 34. What am I doing? What am I doing? I no longer need you on the front lines. I missed that. I completely wasn't paying attention. I thought it was just... It's okay, this works out better anyway. This is a far better scenario. I definitely need to teach some other special moves to Tiny Tank, because the physical tags aren't really working out for her. She is a nice wall, though. She will gladly hold the line. I mean, she's already at 224 health, and we're just halfway through the 30s. There's a good chance she could actually reach 300 health in like the next 10 levels, honestly. It's a possibility. Oh, the mighty foe, Kakuna! I see you have chosen wisely, sir. Don't feel bad, sir. If it was a little bit stronger, it too could probably take on a Metagross. Okay, the Marowak's a little bit scary because ground types are really good against steel types. And I mean, really good. Maybe it's just that, maybe it's a title in their gang. Because at least if they would be ladies, right, they would try to look the part, but instead of like commanders and grunts, it's ladies. Alright, Togepi, you did good. Did just enough work. Lady Pod. Those Marowaks are actually quite strong. They don't mess about. I certainly don't try to take them on by myself. They are quite scary, and they gain the fire subtype, if I remember correctly. The Alolan ones do, which just makes them even scarier. Because normally with a ground type, you could be like, okay, like I could send out some grass Pokemon. Not with Alolans. Alright, I'll stick with Surf. it's a Graveler. And because it's ground and rock, it's going to be 4 times the damage. So it's not a bad call. Lady Veronica's sending out Flygon. Okay, so if I had an ice move, this would work really well. Dragon Claw should actually work pretty well. So the thing with Flygons is you have to remember they're ground type. They are still dragon, but they have the ground type. There's some interesting things that happen with Flygon specifically because of that. Like, water moves deal normal amount of damage because of their resistances and weaknesses canceling each other out. Ice moves are actually effective against ground types as well. So, it also being a dragon means ice moves just will kill them outright, basically. But pretty much anything other than that, like, it's just a hard battle against the Flygon. Tyrogue. Although dragons still do well against it, I'll give that. It's just, typically speaking, you wouldn't want to send a dragon against a dragon type. Oh, no, just list a purge, what am I thinking? Makes way more sense. Alright. Lady Veronica. So when we having our tea party? Yep, that's the end of that road there. Ah! Alright, if I just wait for it to appear on my watch. It didn't look like it was a long message. Okay, good. Have you heard of the legend of the winged mirages? Nope, but I have heard that you have money. Oh, there we go. Rich girl Chloe. With a Doduo. Yeah, go with Luster Purge. Why not? Just make sure. That's good news too that our level of Pokemon is higher than someone with a single Pokemon. Typically speaking, the less Pokemon that these trainers have, the higher their level is. Whereas if they have 6 Pokemon, they're each much lower level than usual would be for the average area. Like 3, if they have 3 or 4 Pokemon, that's typically like the level that you should be around for that area. But if you're higher than someone who has only 1 Pokemon, that's typically good news. It means you're on the right path. I can't believe it actually took a Surf. Like, I'm actually impressed, considering it's 6 levels lower than I am. And I get it, Witch King is underwater type, but still. Kinesis. I don't want to, because all that does is just lower my Pokemon, or lower their Pokemon's accuracy. No reason to go that route. Glalie. And the mighty Hoppip shall meet the mighty Icy Wind. And that's the end of that story. I actually don't know if grass is has a weakness to ice. It would make sense given like the whole cover your plants during the winter time thing to protect against frost. But what do I know? And of course my usual guide is still in the closet if I remember correctly. That is affirmative. It's not out here. But I do love that field guide because it has the essentially what I want. Mostly the updated chart of resistances and weaknesses. When I don't know something off the top of my head, that's where I go look. Because it's true, I could go look it up on the internet, but I mean, it's much easier if I just look it up in my own book. TMs aren't really rare, but most people have it. I'm pretty certain he said most people have HMs. But I could have read that wrong. Ah, the Loudred. I see we're about to keep everybody awake. Ah, not bad, alright. But at least he's slow. Ah, Poison Fang. That's actually scary, because Poison Fang actually has a pretty good chance to poison you. That is. We don't want to see those. Crocodile. Alright. So, ice shouldn't be very good, but that's okay, because we have a Thunder Punch. I know he technically doesn't have fists. Ooh, yes! Feel the wrath. Feel the wrath! Nice. I got my Loudred here in Arizona. Took a while to get that evolution up and running. I did, I think it was yesterday, I finally got my slacking. I haven't had one because I never found really slackots. Nice. Cacneas. But yeah, no, I've got my slacking now up and running. Pretty happy about that. It's a new wall to throw in at gyms. Ice is good against steel, or the other way around? It's the other way around. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it's definitely... Oh, good. We gotta knock this out quickly. Oh, so this is a problem. So, funny story here. Normal type isn't good against steel types. Electrics aren't good against electric types. Ice is not good against steel types, and Psybeam is also not good against steel types. This is... Galele has found his one true weakness, and it's Magnemites. Steel electric type. Oh, Nelly. That's cute. I didn't think... With all the different moves he's got, of course that's the exact type he has. Like, it's one thing if we go up against a type that Kyogre has trouble going up against. It's quite a different story when it's Galeo. Alright, Togepi. You're about... Oh, no! Kyogre. Okay, good. That was extremely weak. I didn't want to use Crab Hammer. I was actually trying to go back to Water Spout, but I mean, it's fine. Okay, so you should deal normal damage if I just go ahead and use Water Spout, right? Like, I'm not crazy? I'm somehow crazy. It's water and grass. You're an idiot. I mean, it did really well. It's a really strong blast. But this would be far better. I forgot Kyogre has learned Aeroblast. Might have forgotten that. But that's exactly why we have that move. So that we can take care of other Pokemon that are not Water type. Alright, now we shall use Water Spout again. Yes, I know. I know, it's not important, Mr. Watch. A lot of this has come from just playing the Pokemon games and learning the types over and over and over again. That's something that's just happened over time. I will say with the introduction with Pokemon Sun and Moon, it became a little bit easier to remember stuff because if it's a Pokemon that you faced before, there's like a little help screen on the secondary screen that tells you if your current type of Pokemon is good against it or not. So that helps out quite a bit. The first time you still have to figure it out, like, and unless you know beforehand, like what the Pokemon is, you just experiment. But the next time you meet it in battle, it gives you a little bit of help to remind you, where it's like, oh, your Fire-type Pokemon's gonna be good against this Pokemon, and you're like, sweet. But yeah, no, this is years and years of playing Pokemon constantly. You just remember, because it's just remembering the types that those Pokemon are, and you just kind of go with the flow. I should save, because now we're all done battling outside of the city. Yes, just like you with Lord of the Rings. Pretty much the same song and dance there. There you go. Now we battle inside the city. More specifically, this gym here. So normally they have like poison psychic types, but we'll see if any of those types exist here. Okay, Crobat technically works well in this gym. I'll give him that. That is... Gotta make it rain! I will say it is calm right now. It hasn't rained for a while. I believe there's a chance it'll pick up again in our area. I take a quick peek. Yeah, give it like about an hour or so, there's a good chance it'll rain again. Just keep using Kyogre, and everything will be fine and dandy. Alright, shit's got over a little bit. I'm a little off center from where I usually... Woo! Bad microphone. Can't fall over. I still need to figure out a good stand for my thing here. Alright. Kyogre, you take care of him. I will deal with my microphone. There we go. I'll just leave that alone then. And everything will be fine. That was good there. I don't even want to fix the my little pop shields, because normally it shows up lower. Okay, wait, no, because now she's asking about evolutions. Okay, wait. No, I don't want to learn Rain Dance. No, you crazy? Kyogre just makes it rain naturally. That is what his job is. Alright, yes. Okay, wait. What's my lineup? Are we good? Aha, see? Because it dawned on me, I was like, wait, why is Kyogre learning Rain Dance? There's only one reason you learn a move, and that's because you leveled up. Alright, now we're good. Enough candy? Yes. Good enough candy for a Pokemon. Then an option to evolve it. I gotta type this out so I know what I'm going to be typing. Okay, yes. Oh, Air Cutter actually works pretty well, honestly. Air Cutter, yes. Acquire. Yes, different amounts. It's a good thing I'm much stronger than the Pokemon they're sending out, and that these battles are going well, because it's going well. Oh, these are artisans now. I see, the art of juggling is now lost upon us. Are we still good? I have to double check because I'm not paying attention to level ups right now. Okay. That text has been sent. Alright. Actually, I could probably use Strength and it would probably be better. Then again, could just not find out if it's going to be any better. That's an option. Alright. I'll go with Fly. Tiny Take, I don't get how you're faster. You're not supposed to be this quick. Okay. Well, this has gone well. Alright, I can do one Overheat. It's not going to be very strong. If only she wasn't resistant. That's oh, we're going back in. I have to specify as well about some Pokemon in Pokemon Go can evolve by trading. Okay, yes. It's hard to spell very quickly when you're trying to get work done. There we go, got it. Back to fly, Politoed. I can't remember if Politoed is grass and water, or if it's like its cousin. Well, alright. I'm pretty certain it's actually just water now, given that fly did not do anything. Because normally, Poliwrath is fighting and water type, and that pretty much sealed the deal on that whole thing. Hibbity, 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 hip, hip. Oh, no, I don't want to. Yes. Nope, nope, stop it. Stop it, phone. All I want is just... Well, it's not even that. That's what I want. Yes. Yes. Won't say no to having more friends in Pokemon, because, let me tell you, most of my friends are just me on other accounts. There are very few actual friends that aren't me that are playing this game. Let's go with Meteor Mash. Real friends. Not my imaginary friends. Okay, yes. There we go. Alright, I have no idea. Titantic seems to be doing well, though. Copied my natural cure, how dare you? I can honestly say that in the small time that I took to read and text that, I have no idea what actually happened. I remember sending out Metagross, and then I just went on autopilot. I'm assuming I haven't missed much in the ways of... You can tell I haven't been paying attention because Spoink is a Psychic type. And I have a move called Bite, which is Dark type. And Dark types just love Psychic types for breakfast. The fly did serve its purpose, let's be realistic here. Pokken tournaments. That'll be an online match, but I do like watching those. Won't say no to that. Outside. Yeah, apparently she can reach 2 Pokestops inside her house, which, to be fair, I know there's a park that's really relatively close to her house. And not like a big park, but it's still a park. And I never got the chance to actually check while I was there to see if there were Pokestops there. Oh yes, I do remember that announcement. Not that it's super... like, it's not the craziest news in the world. I'll get to that shortly. Just climbing the back wall. True story. 5 if we could get Jared in on it too. And then we could easily should be able to take down a level 5 monster with the 3 of us that are super strong and whatnot. I don't know what level she is right now. Like, it's hard to tell from just a picture, a snapshot of you looking at a Pokemon. But it would be pretty dope. Get all the legendaries. Cause we know, cause I remember the 3 of us nearly took down a level 5. It was exhausting work, but we were pretty close to doing it by ourselves. And because I know type matches quite well, our Kung Fu power is strong. A Jirachi. I know Moltres should be able to take care of a Jirachi. But yeah, that would be pretty dope. That would be pretty dope. That's something to look forward to during the Christmas season. Game night, legendary night. What? Pew pew. Gonna ask if you're being more specific, but I'm assuming you're still talking about Pokemon Go. But the answer is yes. Last I checked, I was within 15,000 points of reaching my next level, 38, I think it is. Like, I don't know what it is now, but I remember checking. It was like yesterday, the day before that. It was within 15,000 points. So I'm like, I'm pretty close. Just a couple more days of consistent capturing and whatnot should put me right at the edge there. Yeah, no, I'm super close. It's been quite a while. Taking care of the Team Rocket's business gave me quite a bit of experience points finally, when I finally achieved that, the little special, quest things. I was like, yes! Yanma! Oh, I have to double check as well to see if the, God, I forgot to respond to this one. But I'm explaining on the main road. That runs up and down. Two gyms. And... oh, Linoone. Do I need to change Pokemon? No, we're all at 35s. Good, good. 2 gyms and 2... Okay, there we go. Onto the other piece of news. So today was Xbox's day of revealing future games and whatnot, especially for their new Xbox X Series console and whatnot. Which, in traditional Xbox formats, they showed very little gameplay actually happening, and most of it was just trailers. So, there's gonna be some people who are gonna be angry about that again, because, you know, we want to see some gameplay footage from in-game rather than just trailers that are made with the engine. Those are two very different things that exist. But they're, yeah, like I'm sure it'll be the same level of like graphics and whatnot, but at the same time, it's like you don't have to hold up to that as a developer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can make the cutscenes very beautiful and not make the gameplay look as good as that. And if you look back, you know, through the history, that's pretty true that the cutscenes look way better than the gameplay is. But they did show off the next Halo game, the Halo Infinite's gameplay footage of that. And that series now goes through a different, has taken quite a bit of a different turn from the standard, what we understand of Halo. But it should still be a pretty good single-player experience. Don't know how multiplayer works yet, but we'll get to that another day. Yeah, hours of cinematic quality. It should be pretty good. I'll tell you, one of the more interesting things they've done with Halo Infinite is it looks, I want to use the word a little more cartoony than the rest of it. It's supposed to, like, looking at it from the game and whatnot, it's supposed to be, like, goes back to, like, Halo 1, which had a, you know, it was limited graphics-wise, so it looked a little bit cartoony than what Halo 4 and 5 do today, with a more realistic approach. But it's like they've gone back to their roots with Halo Infinite. Still don't understand what the story is specifically, because Halo Infinite isn't, specifically speaking, going to be a sequel in the continuing Halo storyline. So, we'll see how that works. But it did look good. Like, it looked pretty solid on stream. Despite the fact that the stream was a little hiccupy. But you gotta take for what it's worth. But we'll see. It's, because that's right now the big thing, is we want to see, like, because we know at this point, like, graphics wise, that games aren't going to be, like, a big stretch from, they're not going to be a vast, huge improvement from, you know, the current gens that we're working with now. The big thing is going to be performance and consistency, and whatnot. That's going to be that's like what we want to see. We want to see these games being played at the level of consistency that the companies are declaring that these can run at. Like, we think it's going to be more of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, yeah, it'll be a standalone story, but we think it's going to be an alternate timeline. The enemies that were shown off during the gameplay footage aren't enemies you face in the normal events of Halo, but it's not that we don't know these enemies existed. Yeah, like Star Trek likes to do. Exactly. That's a gym battle. It's a gym battle, I'll go for it. I don't know why I'm using that, because he's not a psychic type. It's the only reason why I was trying to use Thief, honestly. It's okay, Witch King. You've done it. You done good. Okay, see, now that's a Psychic type. This is where we would use Thief. But yeah, like the big thing, like, with... Wow, that did no damage. That's impressive. But, like, the big thing, like, with the PS5 and the Xbox Series X is that these games are supposed to run... Or the console's supposed to run the games now at a constant 60 frames per second. And possibly push into the 120 frames per second, depending on some of the games. Not all the games are going to be able to do it, but some will. Some will be able to push that limit. So, and that's kind of what we want to see, is we want to see games, even demos of games, trying to attempt to run these at their consistent rate. Yeah, it'll look pretty good. But the idea is like we want to see them live up to that claim, because computers, like in the computer world, they've been able to do it for quite a while, and they keep pushing that boundary even further as we speak. Last I checked, they're pushing the 150 frames per second now, which is mind-boggling. Like, we're even seeing like the monitors now catching up to kind of the level of graphics that the cards are being able to produce. So we'll get... Right, I should just Poke-a-Flute my way through victory. But it'll be... Like, we hope it's pretty good, but we want to actually see this in action. Because all we've seen are essentially demos of games. And, like, what I mean by that is that all we've seen is, like, just the betas, or, like, just snippets of games that aren't the full release, or it's just cutscenes of games, which the cutscenes look fantastic. Like, being able to do what they've done with the in-game engine looks fine. But again, like, there is a fine difference between showing what the in-game engine is capable of producing and what the game is going to look like. And I'm like, they showed off, like, Forza Motorsport, a racing game. Like, they showed off the in-game engine, which looks fantastic, but it's like, yes, but, like, I would like to be able, like, if I could actually look at the models, if, you know, the models of my cars up close and personal, and it looks exactly as it does in-game as it is generated with the in-game engine, like, then I'm like, okay, it's a good system. And the problem, too, is that Xbox hasn't really talked about what's powering the Series X, like what specifically are the components going on in there. Not last I've checked, at the very least. This Mew, by the way, let's talk about how terrible this is. I'm glad we found another Pokemon with Hypnosis. At least we have the flutes. Something went wrong. Okay, no, that was weird. I was like, it's froze somehow? I'm not sure what happened. That was... Oh, I didn't have to do that. Okay, now I have to use it. Oh, no. Mew has lost his right to be called cute now. Yeah, so now, said friend is now asking about gyms, which I'm like, oh no. Oh, thank you, Mew. All I wanted was to hit you. Oh, thank you for lowering your speed. Please tell me I'm going first. Okay. I can now deal with Hypnosis. This is much easier. Okay. No, I think I gotta do Thunder Punch to try and paralyze now this Mew. Mew is no longer cute. Hobbs is now officially cuter than Mew, and I don't say that often. Where's the hyphen? Yes. Current. I want currency, not currently, and I don't know how to spell currency. See, someone understands. Someone understands the troubles I face. Okay, going back. Oh, he was injured. He knows... He has a move called Moonlight, which is basically like Rest. It heals himself. Or like my milk drink for Blissey. So he knows that, so... And it's taken some time to bring him back down here. I finally... Okay, thank you. That's all I wanted. Okay, I'm fine with the synchronization. I'm fine with this. Because I bet I have a Paralyze heal. I do indeed. I have just the one, and it's well worth it to use it. Okay then, we're back to trying to paralyze you. It's back to healing. Just... Wake me up when September ends. I can't right now. Because I'm back to now being paralyzed. And now I gotta stick with it. Unless if I happen to have a full heal. And I don't think it's gonna be worth it. So we'll just go with the Icy Winds. We'll just try to slow you down even more. Alright, hang on, because I'm still back to going to typing here. Done. Not easy to talk about gyms. Alright, yeah, Kyogre. Forgot to add a tidbit of that information. Right. Okay. Technically, I'm happy that Kyogre's done it. Okay, yes. Okay. I can't. Just why? Just two legendaries? This isn't even fair. Don't look at me. I deserve to have 2 legendary Pokemon. Okay. Yeah, proving my worth against that. Stupid Mew. TMO6, yes. Barrage, wow. Guess who doesn't want that move? Guess who has no problems? Anyway, okay. Now that the madness is over, one of the things they announced, they didn't specifically announce it during the Xbox trailer because it's a third-party system, releasing the game not specifically for the Xbox system, but a little game called Dragon Quest XI-S. I'm trying to put this into full screen mode and it's not working. But a little game called Dragon Quest XI-S is coming to Xbox, which is the first time that a Dragon Quest game is coming over to Microsoft in general. So it's the same. It's the same as the Switch version. That's all it is. It's called S because it's got the extra. Yeah. But it's the same exact thing. It looks like it's not gonna have any special things. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's you got Square Enix expanding the boundaries. No, it's a super fun game. I have to go replay it in the future, but I've got other games to accomplish as well. Okay, so normally what I do is I go do some more battling through this little aisle here, right? Because there's some trainers here. Instead, I'm going to go ahead and skip all that, because I just want to get to Cinnabar Island. I just want to get there. We're a pretty good level anyway, to be honest. And it's not like that there won't be trainers. But we are going to try to avoid them. Like, the guys on the islands at least are easier to avoid because they actually can't see you, quote-unquote. Oh, this is good, it's a spinner. It's a spinner. Hang on, more explaining. Hang on. She's worded this weirdly. Good thing we found a subloop. Surfing USA. Okay, hang on. I gotta... Oh, snuck past him. This guy, though. Yes, move. Yes. Ah! Not where I wanted to be, technically, but we did avoid him, technically speaking. Okay. Yes. Made it to the island. Easy peasy. I am gonna heal up. I don't remember healing back up in Future City and whatnot. Bada bing, bada boom. There you go. Okay, that'll do for now. And I think... Let me double check the lineup here. We're all good here. And I think I will call it quits here for today. Sorry, I've been distracted with the texting. Giving info on a... People think I'm good at video games. What is this? What is this? Yep, timing is pretty awesome, I would say that. But I was thinking about ending about this time anyway. I can go at least finish. I have to go put her friend code inside my thing as well. But I do plan to come back tomorrow. We'll do more Cinnabar stuff. We're getting... Oh! No! No. We skipped an entire gym. See, this is what happens when I'm distracted. Don't drink and drive, kids. So we gotta go to Saffron City because we haven't done an entire section of the game. Holy crap. Alright, now let me get to Saffron City at the very least. Well, good news is I can get to... I'll be able to... Yeah, technically 2 gyms because there's the fighting gym as well. Which at least I want to see what the Pokemon we can get from that gym are at. Not to mention, there's this whole building thing where Giovanni's at, which we have to take care of before we can get into the gym. So, can't believe I skipped an entire section. That is so unlike me. Yep, thank you for dropping on by. So, next time what we'll do is we'll go deal with Saffron City. Wow. I don't think I've ever done that in my life. Skipped Saffron City. Like, that should have been just straight up, like, autopilot there. But, thank you for dropping on by. enjoy the rest of your evening. I will take care of my stuff, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care, everyone.